Hello, good day. Welcome once more. My name is Topman Paul-Dike, and today we're going to be talking about regular expressions. Regular expressions, and we're also going to learn Ruby. It's not like I want to teach the programming language, but there are certain things you should know, especially if you're a student of ALX, to be able to do that task, confidently and with insights. So the essence of this section is to have us enlightened and make you know that this particular project is very, very doable. In fact, every single ALX project is very doable. Yes, quote me. Yeah. So please, as you're joining, do well to invite others to join. If you're live now, if you're live with us, or if you're watching later on YouTube, please show some support. Just click on like. I discovered that when you like these videos, YouTube push them so that others will see them. The YouTube will believe that okay, people are interested in this video, you know. And when you share all those things, they take record of those stuffs. So please help this video to go viral. Click like, share. All right, regular expressions. What is regular expressions? What is regular expressions? And by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, please do it to subscribe. Show some support. Put those beautiful comments. Some of you just admire. Some of you are grateful in your mind. Sometimes talk. Don't speak words. Those words can be powerful. They can be very inspiring. Talk. Talk. If I be helpful to you, talk sometimes. Talk sometimes. That's your talk. That your words can be powerful. All right, let's make progress. Regular expressions. What are regular expressions? I'm going to do some. I'm going to demonstrate something right now on the terminal. Let me zoom in. I wouldn't want to do it in this place. Come on, what is happening? I used to let me find it. I used to have a directory that I do some rough work. Okay, here it is. Now some of you let me create different empty files. Let's see, I'll name this one file 1, file 2, file 3, file 4, file 5. Let me create another naming convention. My file new file let's see, empty file. All right, now we have all these files here, right? I can as well make it appears I have some okay, I have some files here already before now. Okay, interesting. Now let's make some directories. So the 1, the 2, directory 3, the 4. I'll call this one directory. I'll call this one folder. I'll call this one PLD with Topman. Oh, I'm using the wrong command. Make directory. All right, so everything is working. All right, so I have some directories here. I have some files here. You recall that if I do rm like this and put this asterisk, I believe you know what to do, right? What if I just do rm and then do something like this and this? With this expression here, I am saying, hey, delete everything that ends with 1. So this file, that's file 1 ends with 1, whereas the one ends with 1. I think these two files will be deleted right now. Let's see. Okay, the 1 is a directory, so it wouldn't be removed until I put until I add -r. Okay, but file 1 is gone right now. Let's check. It's confirmed. It's no more here. It is no more here. right? Okay, let's say I want to delete all these ones that begins with phi. Then I will now do rm phi, anything that begins with phi like this, delete them all. So this should target this expression here. We target this file, this file, this file. Okay, four of them here. What is happening to my mouse now? All right, so let's see. Enter. List again. They are gone. Everything that begins with phi, because by putting this expression here, I'm saying that everything that begins with file lowercase and whatever it is that follows, I'm targeting all of them. Delete them all. Right? Delete them all. I could say as well, delete. Let's say delete everything that has. Now watch this. Delete everything that has underscore in between. Right? Delete everything that begins with anything and has underscore here or dash, whatever you call it, and then have anything here. By with this expression, this is my target now. I have targeted this one because it matches the expression. I have targeted this one, and this one is on target as well. Let's see what happens when I press enter. Okay, there is one directory that matches the expression, and because I did not add -r, is warning that this directory wouldn't be deleted, as is a directory and not a file. But these files have been deleted. Let's find out. ls, right? ls. So if I wanted the directory deleted, I just need to add this argument here, -r, and then the directory will be gone as well. You see, and if I do this and put this here, everything will be gone. Everything is gone. So I'm just trying to take it from the known to the unknown. Alright, so when you hear regular expression, it's about using some expression to target some set of string. Right? But this is not regular expression I'm doing right now anyway. But this is me trying to take it from the known to the unknown, because I know that a lot of you watching now, or a lot of you that are connected now, know this part I just did. Right? So regular expression is about using a particular expression to match several strings. So you pick the string of interest, you know what to put to get that particular string that you want. That's basically what regular expression is about. Okay, and now I'm going to clear the screen and go back to where I was. Is it here? No, not here. What is happening? Okay. All right. Let's make progress. The reason I'm here is because this is the repository, and that I'll push this to on Git. Here it is. So you can find the codes here. You will find a link in the description of this video. Yeah. So regular expression has its basic syntax, right? Its general syntax that it is it's general because regular expression is available in many places in different languages, right? And so the basic syntax remains the same as this conformity, but then you might find a little difference in the you might find some extra features, in some kind of libraries. Like I think Python has something like RE, right? RE, and JavaScript has something like regex. Am I correct? Is it like this? They have a library for it as well. Okay, and so you now see additional features that are not in the traditional regular expression, or you see a slightly different way of implementing it, but they are basically the basic syntax remains the same generally, as far as I know. All right, so what are the things you should know? it has characters, the things that make up regular expression. You see characters, you see the one they call meta characters. I want to be as fast as I can. I want this section to be a short one. You will see you have character classes, and then there are quantifiers. And what else do I know? Yeah, there are anchors as well. Anchors. Okay. This is the one I've seen mostly in Bash. If you watch, I took a section where I was teaching how to I was teaching us how to have customized command, and I was sharing some of my script with you, script that I used to do. That I run them on my command line as special commands, and I showed you how that I use regular expression to place some check. Right? Let me show you again. Bash scripts. Let's look at Bash script. So let's look at this one that this one creates repository. This one clones repository with my PAT. Okay. Now watch, this thing you're seeing here is a regular expression. Oh, let me zoom in, sorry. Okay, so what you're seeing here on this line 7, line 8 is a regular expression. So what does it mean? What does it denote? What is it checking for? How did I know that this is the thing that I should put here to get what I want? Then to place a check. Alright, if you I don't want to explain, I don't want to rely too much, or I don't want to spend too much time here. I said some things about this in those series that I ran. You might want to look at them. They are available on my YouTube channel. Okay, let's make progress. So as for characters is just normal. We are talking about ordinary characters. Okay. So from A to Z, something for uppercase, and even digits 0 to 9, and some other special characters. Like there are special characters, but they're not special here as far as I know. Although some of them are special in some languages, like this one. This one is special in Ruby. Yeah, so all these ones, you know, they're just ordinary. So the ones that are not ordinary now are the ones we refer to as meta characters, and some of them are actually quantifiers. You know, some of them are also anchors. The anchors, you're talking about these ones that ascertains the beginning of the string. You know, things like this, like caret and dollar. You know, and then so for meta character, when you put full stop like this, full stop does not mean full stop, except in some cases, maybe where you use the escape sequence. It works here, backward slash works here. So with this backward slash full stop, it becomes ordinary character full stop. Otherwise, it is not full stop. You know, it means something, right? And then okay, I think we should start talking about what it means. What they mean. So full stop, or let me call it dots. When you see dots, dot means it means anything, as in any character, any single character. Recall what I did earlier, where I used what we call the white card. You know, this asterisk or star, whatever you call it, whatever you may call it. You know, to represent anything around here, anything. That's how this one represents anything. When you see dots, full stop, let me even put it in bracket here. Bracket. No, I think I should close it in single quotes. Dots. And it's not looking like. I think I have to leave it alone. So dots, any single character, but then new line does not. Does not include the new line character. So let me say except new line. You know, this one backward slash n. Yeah. So So from AO to BO to this O to that one, or anything, space, anything. Alright, and then we'll have another meta character. Another meta character. Which one now? Which one now? We still have this one here, but it does not really mean exactly what it means when the way I used it earlier. Right? It does not really mean exactly that, but it's something like that. Something like that. Something very related. So asterisk. We are dealing with asterisk. Okay, let me keep it simple here. You're referring to, and you're talking about zero or more. I think it's not limited. Zero or more occurrence, right? Let's say zero or more occurrence of the preceding character. I'm going to make this bigger so that it will be probably formatted like this. So what that means is that when you have something like this, okay, let me put it that way. When you have p asterisk, it means you can have p p p p p p p p. That represents p p p p p. It will match. I think I will demonstrate that in a short while. I found this interesting online tool to practice with. Right? It means that if I have p p p p p here, and I have p p p p, and I have another p, and I have t p p, and I have o p p. So if I want to match all these characters now, once I come here, see what will match. Once I come here and say p, right? Yeah, you're seeing now all the p has matched. But what if I had something like this 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 is funny. This is how you work. This is how you function. I N N I T. I'm just picking random words. So if I say P asterisk, I've taken all the P, like it is highlighting the point that I've matched. I think I should zoom in. I think it's good like this. Cool. Well, don't worry if you don't understand yet. We'll do the read demo as we make progress. Do some read demo. But then another metadata, I know there are several of them, but I think there are some that I think you don't have to know it all, and besides, you don't need to start racking your head. Or racking your brain. There are several materials that, like this tool now that is here. I'm not really paying attention to this, but it has things that you got. Look at this zero or more. Look at A. This is A asterisk, right? It's telling you matches zero or more consecutive A characters. When they're lined up together, you match the A or the A's. So you can always look at what they mean from a particular material or documentation. Or two. So the plus sign, plus, this one means one or more. It's just like this one, but the difference is that it does not tolerate zero. Alright. So one or more occurrence of the preceding character. That means the character that you have before putting plus, like we saw. Let me use A plus. And let me use the same thing for all of them. C plus, C asterisk. Another interesting meta character that we have is the question mark. This characters can be made ordinary anyway. Question mark. This one now means zero or one occurrence. Zero or one occurrence of the preceding character. Okay, that means if I have C question mark, it makes C optional. In other words, it makes C optional. You can either have the C there or you can have it there. Don't worry, it will make sense more as we practice. And then I think we'll learn, if we need to learn some more as we make progress. We just learn that we learn them. I don't think I have enough time to start talking about all of them here right now. And these ones are still, you can still refer to them as quantifiers, because quantifier, quantity, they determine the quantity of something, right? There's also another one that is like this. If you have curly braces and you have two inside, you're saying whatever it is that it precedes that precedes it should be two. You know, for example, we have we have digits represented. Digits are represented as backward slash d. You know, this is for digits. Uh, digits, and we have um, what we call. So if I come here and say backward slash d and put in curly brace 2, I am saying that whatever it is I want to match, go and match anything that has two numbers like this, two numbers. Okay, let's come back to this place and try to do that. Let me add numbers. 1 2 here, 1 2 here, 1 2. So let me try to match them now. So if I do backward slash d, you can see it's matching the two numbers, right? Then if I now add more numbers here, it will match them, right? Because I've not stated that it should take two only. So if I go here and put this 2 in this curly brace, it's matching only 2 now. If you watch the highlighted path, you discover that it's they are not the same color all through here. You can see they form 3 boxes, right? So this is one match, another match, another match, another match, another match. So how do I now say that I want only I want what begins with P? Let's do it this way. I want anything that begins with P and has 2 numbers. Okay, let's apply plus. It has P and has one or more P and has 2 numbers, and then ends with which one do I want to match now? Let me take only this one. So ends with N. Okay, I have some more things. I have anything here, and that anything, there are plenty of them, and then the end of the string becomes N. You see that I've succeeded in matching only this one. Okay, I'm putting these things together. Don't worry, let's take it bit by bit. This P is normal, it's an ordinary character. P. This plus, like we said here, it says we are saying one or more occurrence of that particular P now. Alright? So all of the occurrence, match them for me. And then backward slash D is for digits. And then we said it has to be 2 digits. If it's not 2 digits, they don't match it for us. I don't want it. Then dot here, remember, dot is for any single character except new line. So anything that is here, dots can match, dot to match it. Then the asterisk that I gave it, remember the asterisk is for 0 or more occurrences. So no matter how much the particular character occurs, it will match it. Right? Almost like the white card. It still has that white card behavior somehow. And then I put N is an ordinary character. So it now went to all these strings and so that which one has P here? I say okay, this is P. Or if I go and state that this must be the beginning or this must be the end, it probably will not match anyone here. What I mean is that I stated that this anchor tag, right? This one ascertains the beginning of the string, and this one ascertains the end of the string. So if I go here and say and put this thing here, this character sign here, and say begin with P, you see there's no one begins with P and has all this. So if I want to match this one now, I can say okay, begin with P, and then I think if I remove this limitation here, say if it doesn't matter the number of okay, it's not matching yet. So P, I need to state, if I put asterisk, no, this is fine. P, no matter the number, then digits, then I need to put plus here, no matter the occurrence of the digits, and then anything, and then it must not end with N. So you can see it has matched this one now. Let me use something else. Let's put great, great, greed, agreed, stopped. Okay, now let me put some regular expression here now. I want to catch everything that ends with ed. So if I go and do ed and I put dollar here, I'm saying anything that ends with ed, and you can see it has matched this tray. It has matched this particular string. What if I want to match the entire thing, this entire three things? How will I do that? Let's start from simple one first. Let me try to match grit and greed. They have two things in common, right? They have just one difference. They have just one difference. So they have, both of them have G-R-E-E, right? G-R-E-E. So I want to now assume that this must be the beginning of the string. So if I put this here, because it's taking agreed now, I don't want agreed. I want to take only greed. I want to match only greed and greed. So I'll go and put carat sign here. So the string must begin with G. If it doesn't begin with G, don't pick it. All right. Now these guys have different letters at the end. So what do? I use what we call class. Class is when you bring in square brackets like this. You use square brackets and you put in different things inside the square brackets. You know, everything you put in, they are like different options. So I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters. This means there are 8 options. I'm referring to a particular position, and in that position, any of these things can go. So if I come here and put a square bracket and say whether it's T O or D, match it. You can see I've perfectly matched the two. It says 2 match. 2 matches. Right? You see, that's class for you. That's class for you. I don't want to make it a talking class, it's a doing class. If you have a question, you can ask, please. Post your question. I will answer. Post your question as a comment. And please, if you're here to like, what are you waiting for now? Like the video. Just like the video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Let this video fly. Share. Invite others to join if you're live now. Invite others to join. If you're watching later on YouTube, share. Let's make people know that these things are doable. You know, people that are frightened. Okay. Now I have matched those two, right? What if I wanted to match agreed? All I need to do is to go and say, okay, move this caret here and say it must not be for the beginning of the string. You can see that agreed now is matched. Not perfectly matched, but it's matched. I can go and say anything that begins it. Once I do this, I'm matching only agreed. What if I want to match the 3 of them? Is that possible? Is that really possible? Is that possible? Now let's do this. I'll put dot here. And I'll use this guy. Question mark. Remember it says 0 or 1 occurrence of the preceding character. Right? So we want to make the beginning, the first character optional. So once I put that question mark here, let's see what happens. As you can see, I've matched the 3. I've matched the 3 of them. Question mark now is saying that I am saying that the dot means that remember the dot represents any character, any single character. And when I put it went and took A. So when I put question mark, I say it could be there, it could not be there. Whether it's there or not there, I want it. So that was how these ones came into the picture. Quite interesting, right? So what would I do to match all of them? Is it even possible? Well, I think it is. Let's take this all off. Now let's say whatever begins the string from 1 to whatever, right? It's looking like it's matched yet. Don't mind, this thing is deceiving us. From 1, I want to do a perfect match, because if I leave this thing like this, any rubbish I put here will be matched as well. You see? So this is not a good match after all. So we have to want to take from here. I want to match from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I've said whatever it is, and that thing. Well, now let's do it again from the scratch. I put dot, whatever it is, right? At this point, notice that the box separated themselves. They are it's like 1, 1, 1, 1. G is alone here, R is alone here, E is alone, E is alone, T is alone. It's separated. And when I said plus, from one occurrence to as many as it is, it now became a whole thing. It now matched the whole thing, okay, the entire string. Now I want to go ahead and say that thing should have what would be the best approach? It should have E at some point. You see, I've already forsaken this guy. It should have E, because once I put this dot meant this one. Once I put the plus kept going. When I put E became like a delimiter. It stopped where they had E in common. So what will be my next instruction? Is simple. 3 of these ones have D, this one have T. So I'll just come here and say, create a class T and D. I have matched. Oh, this one does not have. This one does not have D. What is happening? Okay, this one has something in between. Okay, you know what I will do? I'll come here and put A, and then I will say the A is optional by putting question mark. I don't know that you understood that. And then I go, excuse me, I can go here now and say this must be the beginning of the string, and this must be the end of a string, because I want to match exactly this ones in case someone comes and type let's say greeted. Greeted may match. Greeted match. Let's try. What happened here? Greeted. Okay, greeted will be matched. Let's say someone came and says greets. Let's say the person now did greets me. So it now goes off. That's why I'm telling you the reason. The reason for that end of string is you can't, if you add anything to the string, you lose it. It's no, it doesn't match again, because I've stated that must be the end of the string. If I didn't add that, I could as well add. I could have let's say okay, let me just stop here before confusing myself. Okay, so that's it, right? That's it. This is regular expression. You're matching things. You're using one string to match plenty things and do something to them. Believe me, when I was learning this thing for the first time, I didn't know where I was going to use it in real life. I didn't know until I was preparing a Google form, so I wanted to have numbers filled in a particular format, and people were filling the numbers, not putting their country codes, and from different nations. So I had to go and use a regular expression to control the input. So it must match a regular expression. If not, it's not. I won't take it. For example, if I had you, if I wanted a contact like this for Ghanaians, and say two. Okay, let me take another number, right? Is it complete now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So I want you to feel your contact flow in this format, and let's say we had a Nigerian as well, and he did this. Okay, and then we had somebody coming to do this. Somebody else came and started doing 080 and then another person came 070 this, and then I want to match, I want to pick, or I want to be able to warn the person from the back end, like when the person is on the website filling the form, the person has for the person to get warning and say, no, your format is wrong, you must enter this format. I won't be there watching the person. I won't know, but regular expression can help me handle that, right? So let's try and see whether I can match these things now. If I simply go and say match numbers, I mean backward slash D, you just catch numbers, just catch all the numbers, and that's not what we want, right? You catch the numbers singly. So we want it to begin with plus, and this plus is not ordinary. This plus is a special character. Remember, so to make it special character, to make it ordinary character, we'll add the escape sequence, backward slash here. It becomes ordinary. Backward slash itself is not ordinary, but if you put double backward slash, it becomes ordinary. I mean, by now you know at least one programming language. So what I'm saying is not very strange, right? So after now I can state that after the plus, digit should follow. Digit should follow. And that digit I am expecting, let's just assume now, I'm expecting 3 of the digits. You can see, I have already disapproved these ones already, even this from the beginning. I have, right? And let me go and say, make sure that this is the beginning of the string. Otherwise, someone may come and give me an input like this. Okay, let's say an input like this, and if you add letters and come later and put plus something something something, and it will match. You're saying? So, but if I go here and say and put that correct sign and say make sure it is the beginning of the string, that one is now a waste of time. Wouldn't come. Right, next thing I want to say, allow space. What's space again? I think is backward slash. Yeah, I got it. Backward slash s as space. By the way, if you don't remember what a particular this thing represents, you can always put dot dot to represent it as well too. So backward slash s, take space, allow space, and this, let the space be optional. So let me put question mark, because some persons may not add the space. They can join them together. It's not bad. So let the space be optional, and then expect. For Ghana now, at this point, I think it will be 8 digits expected. For Nigeria, I think it will be how many digits now? Is it 9? 9 or 10? Okay. So let's say it's 10. Then I'll now come here and say expect digits after here, but those digits should be. If I say it should be 8, it will take only. It will not match this one completely. You can see. If I say it should be 10, it's not, you can see it's not matching this one again. So what do I do? I'm showing you quantifier now. I'm showing you this. That's what the calibrates do. Just be knowing what they do, because I did not come to start explaining one by one what they do. I mean, I believe that you may have read something, see some things, and there are plenty of videos to do that. But I wanted to just break it to help the one who is a newbie, who is seeing this as very totally strange, who probably is even trying to learn the programming language that he knows. Is even for one who is confident that he can program, right? So I can set a number range. How? If I put 8, 10, I've said between 8 and 10, pick them. So if someone comes here and adds another Nigerian contact and is want to, right, and then it exceeds the range, this one is not matched anymore. You can see. And then to make sure that the one that is not matched, I'll go and say let the string end here. $. So don't be partially matched. If you're matched, you're matched. If you're not matched, you're not matched. I've been able to pick this Ghanaian number. I've been able to pick this Nigerian number. That's regular expression for you. So if you don't know this things I'm saying, if you didn't know it like this, and you just saw only this thing that I typed here, I'd be wondering, someone just put correct, put plus, put flash. Now what are they doing? What are they doing? What is this? That's it, right? It's making sense, right? I think I'm almost concluding now. I am actually. Back to my whiteboard. What have I not talked about? I think I've talked about the basic things. What I've said now, if you pick up a document to read, or you get one of these tools to practice, there are several tools you can use to practice online. You will enjoy yourself. So someone comes and say match a particular word. Come on, you won't be scared again. Say match school. What is school? What is school to be afraid to match? You have school. You have things like just see how easy they are after all. I have another one that is like this. Yeah, say match it. What is there to be scared of? What is there? You can simply do that, right? And okay, let's now talk about Ruby. Let's now talk about Ruby because um, it's another thing you should know, especially if you're a student of ALX. Know how it works. So you can install Ruby by running the command Ruby. So it's my system, so it will ask me for password. If you're using the sandbox, it will not ask you. So excuse me, I said the wrong command. Sudo apt-get install Ruby. Alright, so that's it. Alright, so the reason why it was fast like this is because I have it already. So you can see 0 upgraded, 0 newly installed, 0 removed. So if it's yours, it will take a little time, but not too much time. So that way it gets installed. You can confirm whether it's installed by doing ruby -- version, and then so it shows you the version, right? Version 3.0.2 P107. Okay, now let's write some Ruby files. What do you think? So I will call this I'll make a new directory. Let's go and play. I'll call this I'll call it regex. Okay, regular expression. All right. How does Ruby work? If you can write bash script, then you are as good as ready to write Ruby script. You just to know how just to know the syntax, know how to do what you want to do. Okay, I mean Ruby the same way you can run Python file on the command line like this by doing Python. Let's Python 3, right? Python 3 -c. I can put enclose within what now? Within quotes a Python command. Let's say print hello pairs. Close this. I think I want to use single quotes inside here to avoid trouble. Single quotes here, and then put this. They should work, I believe. Bash my phone. What's up? Okay, I think I should use. As the command is not even available in the history. Let me find out why it didn't work. So paste this. I will change this one out to be single quotes and the one inside to be double quotes. Let's see whether it works that way. Alright, so it worked. Like echo. Hello pairs. If you don't know Python, please forgive me. I'll come back to Ruby. Well, basically I believe you know at least one programming language. So the same way I can run Ruby on this command line, right? I can run a Ruby command and it will work. So I say puts, it has puts, and then I say give it a string, say hi Topman. So let's see. It worked. Interesting, right? So let's write some scripts. Let's say, let me call this one hello.ruby. Hello.rb, that's a file extension, rb. All right. The first line, of course, will be the shebang command. Okay, this has to be portable. So Ruby. All right. Usually to maintain standard, you put your comment here. A script that greets the user passed to it as an argument. All right, so we just wanted to put hello, but I want you to be able to greet whatever name you pass to it as its argument, right? As its argument. So how do we do that? How do we do that? Record hard as we can. If it was in bash, we just say echo, right? We now say hello. We now put space and then call the, or we now put the put $1 here, to indicate that we want the first argument. But here now, how do we do it? There's something called argv. Argv. So argv0 here. That's the interesting thing. Is 0 refers to the first argument instead of 1. 0 refers to the first argument. But then we need to show that it's we need to put this, make it expand, so that it's a variable and not just a string. Now it's looking like ordinary string. You can see the color is just the same. Okay, by the way, this thing is not yet made executable, so let me make it executable. I'll be right back so that it will have a syntax color. So I'll do change mode .x hello.rb. So by now it should turn green. So it's working. Screen colored now. I'll go back to the file. Yeah. Okay. It's the same color now. So you have syntax color this way. Okay, so I'll enclose this in curly braces and I'll add hash here. You can see the color changes. This time I am assessing whatever it is that is passed to it as the first argument at runtime. Right? If I didn't do this, look at this. If I choose not to do this, what's the cut again? Is it CY? Don't want to cut CW. Okay, so let's say hello Topman. And save this. Okay, let me minimize and run the script. If I run the scripted argument, what will happen? Hello Topman. There's not specific argument. If I run this argument as well, James, what will happen? It ignores it. Now if I go back to the file and say, okay, I don't want the name hard coded, I want it picked at runtime as the first argument, and I save this, minimize again, and come here, I run the script where I ran it before. Now it says hello James. So if I change that James to Kane, it says hello Kane. So that's Ruby. This is Ruby running now. This is Ruby script. It's no big deal. Yeah, it's no big deal. If you want to program in Ruby, and tell yourself you want to program in Ruby, you will learn and you will do it. It's no big deal. I can as well write a program that can add 2 integers. How? Let's just play a bit. Let's call this one add.rb. I'm going to open it up on Emacs. Emacs is still open. The one I did before is still open. So let me go and let me open it from Emacs here. So all right. So I thought. Okay, so let me add dot rb. Let me call it add 2 numbers. Add 2 numbers dot rb. Okay, I like to do this so that I don't start writing everything, even the shebang command. I don't want to make it executable again at first, so I'll just copy what is here. Copy hello into add. So when I do this, I will launch back my editor, reopen the file. It will not have the same content as the other one, and then I will not remove what I want to remove. So this is now a script that adds let's say 2 integers. Of course it could be float, but you have to specify which one you want. So let's use 2 integers, right? As 2 integers, yeah. Prints the sum. Okay, so I want it to do let's say that it print this. Okay, let me save them in variables. Let's save them in variables. So I will come, I will so a new line here. I will say number 1, let me call it n1. So it's equal to this. What we got here? Okay, so I will say n2 is now equal to can I paste it here and change this to 1, and 1 will mean the second argument here, while 0 will mean 0 means the first argument. Let me give this space here, and I say put n1 yeah, let me declare one more variable, sum. So it's equal to n1 plus, I think I want to space it a bit, n1 plus n2. Okay, and I'll come here and say hash in curly braces n1 plus hash or pound, what you call it, n2 will now be equal to hash sum. But then something needs to be done for this to be effective. We need to convert it to integers. So we'll do dots to underscore I. That's what converts it to integers. Dot to underscore I. You're just playing with codes, right? And so both of them will be made integers, converted to integers, and then this will be the string that we printed. Let's see whether this will work. Let's see whether this will work. So and I thought it would be executable. Interesting. Huh? It's okay. All right, now let's run this file. I'm going to clear the screen. Add to number. Let's pass 12 and 2 to it. 12 plus 2 equals 14, so it's working. Let's change this 2 to 5. 12 plus 5 equals 17. Isn't that interesting? So what will happen if we gave it only one number, 12? 12 plus 0, it went up added 0 there. And what will happen if we gave it 3? 2, 3. It ignores the third one. What if we don't? We can actually control that, right? We can control it. We can use some if statement to control it. How do we do that again? If okay, if arg v dot length, if arg v dot length is not equal to 2, because we want only 2 arguments, so then we want it to do this. So I will indent this. No, I want it to print something else. Print this like tradition is usage. This is how you use it. Print and tell the person that this is how you use it. Add dot / add to num space first number space second number. Alright, then else do this, and then have to add end at the end of my if statement. I think this will work. I hope this will work. Now let's go back and play again. So let's add another 2 numbers. Let's add 5 and 6. That should give us 11, right? What happened? Our code is not working. There's a bug in my code right now. Okay, let's go back and see. What am I not doing right? if it's not equal to 2, do this. That means if it's equal to 2, do this. So why is it not running? Uh-oh, I did not end my string here. Okay, so let's run again. Clear the screen for me. Add two numbers for me, 5 and 6. So 5 plus 6 equals 11. That's interesting. Now if I remove 6 and print only 5, it says usage. It's teaching me how to use it. Usage with the / the name of the script. Oh, I did not even complete my sentence. I should add .rb here. .rb. So let's go and give it more numbers and see what happens. I'm guiding you to play with this thing, play with it. So you will feel like you'll be feeling like you can be relating it to the programming language you know already if you work on the command line especially. Alright, so I have 3 arguments. It refused until I give it exactly 2. So 23 and 2 should give us 25, right? Alright, now let's do regex with Ruby. And then we'll call it a day. Ready? I hope you enjoy yourselves. If you have not liked this video, please like it. In case you are watching it on YouTube or you downloaded it, go back to YouTube and just like it and be watching the one you downloaded. No problem. Like it, share, put your comments. You know, you can. This video I'm doing it because someone made a request. You know, regular expressions. So you can also make requests and say, this is what you're finding hard. You want to learn this one. I will like to. I'm committed to this stuff. I'm committed to making bears learn, especially newbies. All right, let's make progress. Now, what can we do with regular expressions here? I think I'll go straight to doing something that looks like what we are required to do in the ALX project. Something that looks like it, just so that you know it's not a big deal. So if I open a new file, I will call this one. Okay, let me do it this way. I think I would rather go and copy this file now. I don't want to make any file executable again. Let them remain executable. So I'll copy, add, and I'm going to call this one match strange. Dots RB. So I can go back to my editor and open that particular file. Alright, here it is, having the same content. Now I can delete what I don't want and have what I want only. So let's take this off and let's what are we going to do now? Let me write a script that matches or matches the name. Let's say the name. Let's say everything that ends with man. Okay, everything that ends with man. Is it? Start it. Okay, let's say man. I'm looking for a better example that matches. Let's see, that matches all uppercase. All upper cases in a string and joins them together. I just want to use that word straight, join them together. Let's forget about the grammar. Now what I want to do here is, first of all, you know that for me to catch the word, I need to use this, right? Argv to catch what is there, whatever it is, and we are dealing with only one argument, so I'll go for argv0 straight. All right, then I want to use regular expression. Then I will ask it to scan for something, right? I can say, okay, let's just do let's just do, let me just continue. May I not confuse anyone. Now this is argv0, so I'm targeting the first argument with this already, Okay, so when if I come here and say put at v0, you already know what I mean. I say put at v0, I print what is there. But now I'm saying don't just print what is there, scan for uppercase. And to make this work, I need to create a class. Now I've not said this since. You can take a range. So when I do a hyphen center, I have taken a range, that everything between uppercase A to uppercase Z. But this is Ruby, right? So you need to begin and end with this /. It's not like Bash now, where you do carat and come and do dollar here. I don't know, will this work? I don't think it will work. So you put / here at the beginning and at the end. So after scanning for these things, join them for us. I think this is supposed to be a function method. Okay, so join them for us after scanning for it, and it's printing this out. Let's see how this works. In other words, you're saying, let me repeat, you're saying that anything that looks like uppercase A or uppercase Z or anything in between them, pick it for us. After picking them, join them together. Ignore the other ones. Let's now save this and see how it works. Minimize again. We have it here, mass string. So I'll go mass string. I'll pass to it as argument. Let's say add A to Z and C. So go. You can see it in the string is scanned and took only A, only Z, and only C. Forget about that long process of putting in this thing. Don't be scared. This is just adds dollar. This just adds dollar to the output. So it's no big deal. It's no big deal. So you can give it a bigger string, a longer string rather, that has space. And of course, because it's only one argument you're working with, if you want to give it that kind of string, you will enclose it in single or double quotes, right? So I have a big car. So guess what it's going to take? BIGC. If that was your guess, you're very correct. -E. Let's go. IBIGC and dollar. If I remove the cat E, the pipe and the cat E, there will be no dollar. IBIGC. So what's the big deal? Why are you fighting? So you see, just play with these things, and there are things I have not touched. I wish I could get examples that I used to touch them. But they are simple. If you understand this basic thing now, you can look at anything and understand what you need. You don't need to start having all of these things in your head, but you work with them. Some will just enter, some will enter. You just retain some of them, right? So anyone you want to do, you just know that, oh, there's an expression I need to do. Practice this thing. Enjoy it, learn it. Let's do something for numbers. Let's modify our program, or let's create another program that we pick numbers. I think I want to rename this to match uppercase, because that's what I'm doing. Uppercase. I give the only one argument to. Let's go here. CF match. All right, we got it. Let's now copy it and let's do match number, match phone, or match number only. Match number, match NO only. Let's just say match numbers. Okay, Oh, I've done it again. Copy match uppercase to match number. I'm going to go to my editor and open that match number. .rb has the same content, of course, but I'll change the comment. I'll say strip that matches all numbers, all digits in a string and join them together. I think that's the most appropriate name. So I just need to change my expression, and you know what that means already, right? You know, number is simple, just /d. You capture the numbers. Let's say we want to have, okay, so let's say numbers and okay, let me just keep it simple. You know, if it gets complex, you know, say numbers and later, you know, you just know what to do with what we've done so far. You know what to do. You know what to do. So let me save this. I think this I'm ending here. If you have a question, please just a comment. I will surely attend to you. You can follow me on social media. You can get in touch with me. Yeah, my details are here. Click on the about on my channel. You will see even my WhatsApp contacts. You can actually contact me on WhatsApp directly. Okay, let's now play with match number. So match number, let's pass to it as argument a string that has I have 3 cars and I want 5 more. I close the string. If I do this, you know what will happen, right? Let me clear this screen and do it again. 3 5. If I add pipe cats -e, you know what will happen, right? Dollar is added, right? So 3 5. It picked only numbers. That is it. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified when I release new videos. I mean, I have a lot of resources that could help you. Please like, don't just like it in your mind. Click the like, share with people, alright? And if you have a topic to suggest that you want me to cover, let me know as well. You know, let me know. I will try to find time to cover it. There's so much to learn. So much to learn, but if I know what you want, I think I'll start paying attention to what you want to learn, you know, so that I meet that need. All right, thank you very much. By the way, on this channel there are question and answers. There are quiz I used to release. Click on the community tab. You know, like I release quiz. Come and practice. Check what you know, especially on C programming. Learn. Let's keep learning together. All right. At this point, I want to say bye bye.